This is Nerdhat.
This is Nerdhat.
This is Nerdhat.
Nerdhatter.
Hey, little biscuits.
Hey,
Words.
hey.
Words here. Insert words now.
Oh,
So we are recording both over Riverside and on audio and all
What?
together at the same time
In
in
one
the same
place.
studio.
okay.
It's witchcraft.
It is.
Weird witchcraft.
No, it actually took a lot of work to set this up. But I think now that we've figured it out, this might be a permanent setup. I
Very
hope.
exciting.
I've
Extremely
only been
complicated.
trying for 3 years to get a permanent setup.
This feels very official. I feel fancy.
We're not at the same table anymore. We don't have to rub elbows. I'm in the corner of shame.
You're not in the corner.
No,
We
you're
can
in the
still hold hands.
You're in the
Will.
corner of honor, sir. Look what's right next to you.
Hold my hand, Richard.
Well, yeah. See, look at this. We reached across cyberspace and we held hands.
Yes.
I'm uncomfortable, but okay.
You suggested it.
I did, but I wasn't even a part of it. I was just over here.
But no, look. You're sitting right next to Batman: The Long Halloween and a Jurassic Park's Laserdisc,
Whoa.
and my comic book collection. So
He has a laser disc, ladies and gentlemen.
yes, I do.
What does that mean?
I've never used it, but I collected
Of course you haven't. Because why? Where would you get one?
it. I got it at this random vintage shop that we were in Ashboro or something. I think it was Ashboro. I actually originally got it for my brother-in-law Joe, and then when he passed away, kind of his wife allowed us to take some things back. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep that to remember Joe. Yeah.
Well, now I'm sad.
No.
Joe was my brother. Is.
Yes.
Was? What
It
happens
was.
when they die?
Was
Don't
and-
answer that.
Was and is.
But yeah, I guess I still should
I would
refer to him
say
as
is.
my brother. Okay.
But
Yes.
that's up to you, I guess.
Yeah. No, I'm sad.
I don't know. I do know, but I don't know what to say right here. And
That is
I
okay.
apologize. This is
Don't
not.
apologize. You're fine. Well, this
We
was a
could start
great
a second
episode.
podcast that we talk
and we're
about deep
gonna-
things, but this
we're
is not
gonna
that
end.
podcast.
That's okay. That's fine. No, I don't mind talking about
Yeah.
Joe.
Well, guys, I think for the first time, I feel like we're in a legit podcast studio. It feels.
I feel sad now.
This feels
Awful.
official. Feels official. We've even got the I don't know what you call these. The
Soundproofing.
pyramid egg carton soundproofing
I noticed.
on the walls.
I think, though, we should definitely. I was thinking taking a picture of you while you were setting up because it looks
Yes.
very legit right now, and I think we should post it.
Dear Nerdhatters, I have good news. The Nerdhat team has officially launched a Patreon account. You can join us at one of 3 different tiers. Tier 1 members get access for only $1 a month to bonus episodes and the Nerd Hatter Chatter discussion group. Tier 2 membership at only $3 per month connects you to bonus episodes, Nerd Hatter Chatter, and voting rights. And finally, if you choose Tier 3, for $5 a month, you get all of the above, and you will be invited to join us once a month for a live stream event. So what are you waiting for? Go to patreon.com/the Nerdhat Podcast to join the Nerd Hatter community today. And now back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Well, we have
Can you cut
returned.
this out?
We have returned to talk about 2 films that we're showing at the Marketplace Cinema. Shout out to Ye Old Marketplace Cinema. I've actually got a popcorn bucket that they gave us, complimentary, up in the corner in a place of honor.
2 popcorn buckets. I bought one too.
Oh, you got one too? Will's got
I
one too.
bought one.
I
That
keep
was
forgetting to bring it with
complimentary.
me.
I bought it.
Like when we went to the theater, and I was like, forgot to bring it with me again. Not that the popcorn is expensive on a Tuesday. It's only, you got a $5 combo, small popcorn, small drink, $5 tickets. Can't beat that. So shout out to Zach and the rest of the Marketplace team. Thank you all for just running a local theater for so many years and giving a nice, affordable place for people to come and see movies for so long. And we really appreciate it. So, Will, what did you go to see this past week? I know it was in the Demon Slayer saga, but do you remember the full title?
Infinity Castle, but I can't tell you the Japanese title. and I'm not going to try
Why not, Will?
because no.
I want to know what it was, Will.
I can't use my phone because it's over there.
Wait, why is it over here?
Well,
It's over there.
Oh,
yeah. So
okay. All right.
we're doing
Can't look
Riverside.
up
So
stuff.
this would be just like if Will was at home.
I don't have the ability to cheat tonight.
Oh, okay.
I don't have a computer in front of me either.
I do, and I can look up
You can cheat
things.
for me.
So,
If we
Demon
need to.
Slayer. You saw
Yes.
Demon Slayer. And
Demon
Richard, what did
Slayer.
you see?
I went to see The Long Walk.
The Long Walk.
Yes.
The Walk of Longness. What was that?
My knife.
It was.
She's gonna shiv me.
I got. Wow. That just got really dark.
She's working with her hands while I do this.
Comedy.
Oh, boy.
All right. So
You want it to be. It's like dark chocolate.
here we go.
Oh, my gosh. I think I really just want a podcast of Will talking because it's so wholesome.
What do we call it?
Will talking. That's this. That's
Will
it.
talking.
I would
Well, Richard-
I would absolutely listen.
Richard can just, go back through all of our podcasts and just get lots of random stuff.
Get
from me
random stuff that
and
you
just
said.
do a filler episode.
No, it's like a whole vibe, and I just appreciate it. It's
Well, I need someone to just bounce off of.
yeah
Exactly.
yeah.
All right, here's the full title: Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, the movie Infinity Castle.
Sorry if
And
that
what is
offended
That
everyone.
can't be Japanese for Infinity Castle. What does that mean?
Infinity Castle?
No, the
Kimetsu
Yaiba
no
thing.
Yaiba?
Yeah, what does that mean?
I would assume it means Infinity Castle, but
I don't think so.
don't know.
No, Yaiba, I don't think so. That has to be something else. The Infinity Castle must be the English thing. Kimetsu no Yaiba. Yaiba has to. I think that's a name, and no means of, like Tinti no Miyo or something. I don't know. Am I getting that wrong? Is my memory of the Kenshi series? Tumo, whatever. That was in the 90s. I don't remember.
Long time ago.
Mui Kenshi. I don't know. I like the weird clone woman. Depending on what canon we were going with. Ryoko. Okay, this is completely off topic.
Yeah, so this is officially only the second time that we've talked about anything in the Demon Slayer universe.
What was the first one?
So it was, I want to say, all the way back in maybe the first season.
Oh,
So it might have been all the way
I
back in
don't know.
2022.
Was I here?
I don't think so.
I mean, you were probably in the house when we
Okay,
recorded
that's
it.
not what I mean. No.
Or the apartment, I would say.
Oh, that apartment.
That far back?
Is so
I think so.
sweet.
I believe it was the first season because
Wow.
we covered just the first few
Really?
episodes of Demon Slayer series, and we have not picked back up with it since.
It just feels weird that it was that long ago.
Yeah. Oh, pandemic. Oh, memories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that is a good segue for us to jump into it. And I'm trying to remember who won last time.
Hold on. Rachel won last time.
That's right.
That was-
Will was not here last time.
No.
Rachel won last time.
Sweet Rachel.
So Will, as I guess surrogate for Rachel for last
okay.
week, would you like to go first or second this week? Sorry, you get to choose.
No. Okay,
then that
I'll
means
go.
I get to choose. Oh.
Were you gonna choose me? 'Cause I'm choosing.
I was Will.
So I want to do this thing and go. I'm not prepared, but let's do it anyway.
It's okay. No one knows that unless you tell them.
I'm telling you right now.
Oh boy.
I've been winging my entire life.
I mean, that's a T-shirt in the making, so that's okay. I'd wear it. I really would.
All right, whenever you're ready, Will, I can start your timer.
I guess I'm ready.
Yeah, you are.
All right. I don't know if you can see my computer screen, but I do have some info up here in case you need it.
Just chime in and correct me. If you want to. You don't have to. It'll be really hilarious if you don't.
All right, timer starts
Win.
now.
Now, okay. So I saw Demon Slayer, something, the movie Infinity Castle. And it was fantastic. I have not seen but like the first few episodes of season 1, which is a shame because I actually decided I really love this anime, which was the manga I'm expecting, which I did not read. which is terrible that I did not read it. But you know what? I have limited hours of life, which has been dramatically reduced recently. Now, I'm not saying my life's been reduced. I'm just saying
That's what it sounds like, Will. That's what it sounds like, Will.
Do you need to tell us something, Will?
I have less free time than I used to at work. At work, I have less free time at work than I used to. Anyway, this movie is like, I don't know, supposedly the end of the series or something. I don't know. And it was really good. It was really good. I got to see all these characters I know nothing about because I missed I don't know how many seasons. So we just jumped right in. There was like almost no setup. It's just like, hey, you remember that last season you didn't watch because you're just now watching this movie? Well, bam! We're just going to pick up in the middle of that episode.
Wow.
How do they get into the Infinity Castle? I don't know, but this is the Infinity Castle. They're in this castle, and it never ends.
And we're now
Who are all
here.
these characters? I hope you watch the TV series, because we aren't going to tell you.
Wow.
And we're just in this castle, and you can tell that they have really outdone themselves with the animation, because this is better quality animation than the show itself, or at least season 1. So that is fantastic, because you want a movie to be like that. You don't want, whether anime or whatever it is, you don't want to go into a movie and just get a long episode of the TV series. So I'm definitely praising the animation. There was some CGI. Most of it was definitely, I don't know, digital hand-drawn, but there was some CGI 3D stuff, but it was all good. It all looked really good. I really liked some of these new characters that I saw, and we got to see a lot of their backstories. The movie was good. It was a little slow at first, I thought, but it turned out to be really good. It's because it would go in segments. It would be action fighting, then we'd have this long backstory or something. It would be action and fighting, then another long backstory, action and fighting, another long backstory. The highlight of the entire film, I thought, was the backstory behind the third villain, the final villain of the film. Now the story is that the characters, the demon slayers, there's a word, a Hokage or something. No, not Hokage. That's Naruto. I don't remember what they're called. It's something that starts with an H, I think. But I'm just going to call them demon slayers because I don't remember. They were all fighting the demons, the demon army. The demon army has demon generals, and there's like a demon lord hiding somewhere in the castle, apparently in some giant heart, pulsating heart at the core of the Infinity Castle. And it's called the Infinity Castle because the thing keeps morphing and changing, like some sort of weird painting with the stairs that's going all the different directions. Lord, you might know what I'm talking. No, you don't know what I'm talking. Okay.
No, I don't. Continue.
But it's like the floor is the ceiling is the floor. The floor is the ceiling, and gravity is wiki-waki.
Oh, yeah, Escher.
Yeah. So Infinity Castle is weird as crap, and you can fall forever. And if you hit something, and when you're falling forever, you're gonna die. And it's
Keep
just
going.
weird.
Okay.
It's always morphing and changing and transforming. It's some sort of demon realm or something. I have no idea because we had absolutely no explanation jumping into this thing. Anyways, I am all over the place in the sugar high that I'm having right now. So it was a great film. I really loved it. At first, I didn't like the long backstories every time the characters would fight these demon generals, but actually it was really good, especially the third and final demon general. Unfortunately, the movie ended on a cliffhanger. I looked it up on Google, and they're like making a trilogy. I think they're making a trilogy to cap off the end of this TV series, this anime. So reports that this was the end of the series. Turns out, yes and no, because there's more.
Well, it made $556 million so far, so that's probably has something to do with that.
Yeah,
hold
yeah.
on,
I mean,
hold
there
on.
was only 4 people in the theater, but when we bought tickets, the marketplace was like, yes, finally. I'm just joking about it. But yeah, I'm glad it made so much money. I'll have to say, every time we see an anime movie here in the States, there's like almost nobody in the theater, but that's really great.
Yeah, worldwide, and on a budget of only $20 million, according to Wikipedia. So that's
Great.
an amazing return.
Great.
investment. Yeah.
Wait. So they had 20 million to make it, and then they got how much?
556 million so far. It's still in theaters.
Just
so,
in
so far.
America?
That's
No, worldwide.
insane.
Worldwide.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
like
that's
the entire,
insane.
like all the places it showed, and it's the second highest grossing Japanese film, like in
Oh my gosh!
like the second highest film in Japan of all time, according to Wikipedia.
And I want to say I don't remember any of these characters' names, so I'm going to call the main character Deku because it's the same voice actor from My Hero Academia. And I kept asking myself, where's his sister during the whole film? And then I found out she's like sick somewhere because they gave her the antidote to make her a human again. And apparently the Demon Lord wants to take over her body because she can survive in the sunlight now.
Oh.
So there's just been so much development since I stopped watching on episode 2 or 3 in the season 1. It was definitely a really great movie if you just want to jump in. But if you want to understand stuff, you should like watch the series.
Yeah, and that is the hard thing. There's so much content out there now, and we review so many different things here. It's hard to really dig in. Like we'll catch like 5 episodes of a series that we review, and even when we want to continue it, we don't always have the time.
No,
we have too many other things going on in our lives.
Yes,
but for those of you that love anime, you probably have already seen the Demon Slayer. But for those of you that are into anime and maybe just haven't caught up with that one yet, what we have seen so far, we recommend, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any down points to the Demon Slayer film. It's really good. I mean, like I said, at first I didn't really like the long backstory segments, but it got really good. Now, this third general, the reason why I said that was the best is because we found out he was actually a really good person before he became a demon and was enlisted into the demon army. He actually lost his memory, so while he's fighting the heroes, he starts getting his memory back. The hero reminds him of people from his past, and so it's kind of like a redemption arc for him. He didn't really have a choice to join the demon army when you find out, I don't want to spoil everything.
Spoil, please.
We do spoilers here, so
Okay,
spoiler
we're gonna do
warning
spoiler.
if you haven't already assumed that.
Wait.
Spoiler.
Hold on. If you don't want your life to be ruined, you need to stop this episode or keep it running, but leave the room. Just run away.
Run away!
Run away for like 48 seconds and then come back, okay? Go now. Leave, run. Okay, they're gone. Will, go ahead.
I'm going to go over 48 so I can ruin everything for them when they come back.
Boy.
So, I don't remember this guy's name. He must have been a major villain in the series. He's pretty unstoppable. Even after they cut his head off, he keeps going, which is like, they're like, this is impossible. How is this happening? He should be dead. And anyway, we find out that in his life, 50-some plus years ago, 100 years ago, whenever this guy was a human, he was a criminal as a child, but that's only because his dad was dying of some disease, and so they didn't have money, and he was trying to buy medicine. So he kept getting beat up by the police as a punishment for stealing, just so he could buy this medicine. So, that was, he would gladly take all the beatings just so he could try to save his dad's life, but his dad committed suicide, so he wouldn't live the life of a criminal anymore, which broke him. Eventually, he was homeless, and eventually he met this karate sensei. Now, maybe karate's not the correct word, but basically a barehanded fighting technique sensei. So this guy has a failing dojo because the sword dojo across the way is bullying them, and all his students left because they don't want to be killed by swordsmen. It's a turf war, basically, for students and stuff. So he catches this this kid stealing, and beats the crap out of him, but he's really nice about it. He's like, "Oh, you want to fight, eh? You think you're a fighter, eh?"
Oh, that was time.
Okay.
But yeah, if you want to wrap it up.
Well, anyway, basically this guy becomes his big brother, new dad or something. And he starts caring for his daughter, who is sick, and it's the same thing all over again, except now he gets to do it the legal way, and they fall in love, and when she actually gets...
Hold on. Who falls in love?
He falls in love with the daughter of the karate sensei.
Oh. Continue.
He's got this better life now, and they decide to get married. And the father of the daughter tells him that he would like him to carry on the dojo, to be the new sensei.
Would that be Kanao? Does that sound right for the female character?
I don't remember.
Kanao Suiyuri?
I don't know.
I'm just looking through female character names on here, but it doesn't specify. Anyway, sorry.
I don't think it was that one, to be honest. I don't know, though. I think that was someone else. Because this character only appeared in flashback and maybe some ghosts or...
The girl?
Yeah, I mean, there were some female demon slayers, and I think that one might have been one of the demon slayers. Anyway, to wrap up, what I'm trying to say is, and this has probably been over 48 seconds. I'm sorry if you came back and I'm still
you have to go
spoiling.
run away now. Hey,
Yes.
if you're listening to this and you don't like
April
being
Fools.
ruined, psych! April Fools early, motherfucker!
So,
Oh, that just sounded like Chan from Community. Like,
oh wow.
although no, he wouldn't have said that on Community, but the same actor would have said it on Hangover. I feel like. Oh.
So he goes to his father's grave and lets his father know that he's happy now and he's not a criminal anymore. And he comes back to find out that the swordsman dojo has murdered his sensei and his future wife.
Oh.
No!
So he snaps and then bare fist kills everybody in the swordsman dojo.
Oh my.
It's really bloody, guts and teeth everywhere. And
Vengeance.
so he's just like, my life is over now and I don't care anymore.
He just John Wicked all of them.
Yeah, he's just John Wick all of them.
That's right.
All of them. The women and the children.
So
Mash
sad.
them up, put them in a stew.
Ew.
That was
Literally too far.
Star Wars / Lord
Kill
of the
them like
Rings.
the animals that they are. I hate them.
What is this from?
Star Wars Episode 2, The Clone Wars.
Oh.
After Anakin kills all the sand people because they killed his mother.
Oh, yeah.
And Padme's like, I'm going to look right past this red flag. And I love you anyway, Anakin.
This is totally rational.
I never
Totally
liked
rational
that
reaction.
relationship. It didn't
When
make
I
any
die, I
sense
hope
to
you
me.
kill lots of people.
Well, George Lucas is not the greatest at writing romance. Yeah, he's better at world building. He's excellent at
politics.
world building.
I'm going to blow my nose again.
I guess. Politics for children.
I love you. I know. Well, no, actually, he didn't. He didn't write that. That's a classic.
I also have to go to the bathroom. May I go?
All right, we are going to pause. We're back, folks.
If you
Welcome.
to listen to podcasts, this is the place to be. It is the place to be. Now we're talking to Will. Will, it's your turn.
No, he's done.
He's done.
He went.
I didn't hear him
He
finish.
went past his time, though.
Okay. Well, Will, thank you for your time.
It's a good stopping point. You
It's
can ask
okay.
him more questions
So the
later.
demon lord recruited him because he killed lots of people, but he was like, "Whatever, man, I don't care." Okay,
this
the
is
end.
this is Asian John Wick.
Yes, basically.
Man, you literally could have led with that. Well, Will,
we watched
thank
John
you.
Wick recently, by the way. The
Yes, we
first
did.
2 movies, actually.
And he lost his memory because his brain was crushed.
Is this
Oh.
his brain was what?
Crush.
Got punched through the skull
Oh,
by
yeah,
the demon lord. So
That might-
he was
that
like,
might
"I lost
do
my
it.
memory."
Okay.
That might do it.
I don't know how he didn't die, but he was turned into a demon, so I guess that's it. He must have regenerated.
Okay.
Because demons do that. I don't know why. They do that. They do.
Well, I have so many upsetting questions. But for now, Richard, would you go ahead and share what you watched?
All
what
right.
you experienced, how you felt about it? Did it make you cry?
My time starts now. So, if you like walking for pleasure,
No.
you might not enjoy this movie. but if you hate walking, then maybe you may enjoy it.
I'm so confused.
No, I went to
But
see
intrigued.
The Long Walk,
Oh,
which is based on a Stephen King novel. I believe it was his very first novel, which he wrote under the pseudonym Richard Bachman. So he once wrote under the name Richard. Hey. So this was published, I believe, back in the 70s, and has never been adapted to a film as far as I know. I believe this is the official first adaptation of this book. Stephen King was involved in it as an executive producer and a writer. This film was directed by Francis Lawrence, who I did not recognize his name, but when I started looking at the films he had directed, I was like, I should know this man's name. He was a prolific music video director, directing music videos all the way back from the 90s up until recently for people like Vanessa Williams, Avril Lavigne, Aerosmith, Justin Timberlake, Will Smith, etc., etc.
Oh, you could have left that last one out.
The last one out, Will Smith.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. I'm sorry.
I still love you, Will Smith.
You can, but
Well,
you shouldn't.
Speaking of Will Smith, he directed the movie I Am Legend, which Will, you and
Which
I...
was good.
I
Which
didn't like that
was
one.
good.
excellent.
No,
You
Men in
didn't?
Black.
Men in Black.
Those are literally not the same thing.
No, but you and I went to see I Am Legend, if you remember, at
iRobot?
Carmike Winsong 10.
Yeah, I saw
Carmike
it.
10 back in the day. And I think we hung out at McDonald's afterwards.
But it wasn't funny.
No, it was not funny. But it was good. It was a good movie. His first feature film was Constantine, actually, with Keanu Reeves. And both those films have horror elements. And
Wait, sorry, back up. I am so sorry. Will Smith was in Constantine?
no.
Oh,
See, I'm also confused, but I decided to just go with it.
No. Speaking of, like, he directed Will Smith both in a music video and in the movie I Am Legend, which I don't know which came first.
hey,
but
sorry. I'm sorry. This is very important to me. Have you seen Will Smith's most recent music videos?
I have not. I don't think I've ever seen one of his music videos,
I
actually.
think we need to pause the pod. I am not joking. I am not joking. We need to pause the podcast.
Do we need to-
And you need to watch it. You need to.
Are you
Is
serious?
this
I am
something we
not
can't
joking.
tell our podcast listeners about?
Your podcast listeners will know what I'm talking about, but they'll be like, why don't Will and Richard know what this is?
All right, hold on. We're back. So we just watched the parts of two Will Smith music videos, and it was interesting.
It was
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't tell Laura this earlier, but I'm not sure why we need to watch that other than the fact that
They're bad.
they're bad.
That was it.
And I
Yeah,
found out
I
that he's
wasn't
not
impressed.
married anymore, which is sad for him. But yeah, he's trying to stay relevant apparently, and he's
Yeah, that's
not.
not going to help him. Not those music videos. But
But
Also,
I
the
still
girls-
love your earlier work, Will Smith.
Me too. No, me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
welcome to Earth.
Good luck.
Anyway,
sorry.
This was not
anyway, this is
relevant.
not about Will Smith.
Okay.
This episode,
Okay.
he was
No.
once in a movie
Why are
directed
we
by.
talking about Will Smith again?
So he was in a movie directed by Francis Lawrence, who directed The Long Walk. So I was just telling some of Francis Lawrence's background. He's also well known for directing Hunger Games 2 through 4. He did not direct the first one, but he directed the second through the fourth films, as well as Red Sparrow and the most recent Hunger Games: The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. So he's got quite a bit of experience, and it really made sense to me that he was chosen to direct this, given that he directed many of the Hunger Games films, especially all but the first one. Because this film picks up on some similar themes. It involves teenagers in basically a fight to the death, except they're not literally fighting one another, they're competing on a walk. And there is no end to the walk, effectively. Like, the last man standing is the winner. And the rule of the walk is that you have to keep a specific pace up. And everyone has these watches that monitors their speed. So you have to keep, I believe it was above, I want to say 2.5 miles an hour or something like that, 2 or 2.5 miles an hour. If you dip below that at all, they give you a warning. And if you stay below it, they give you another warning. And if you get your third warning, you get your ticket punched, which means you get shot. You're dead. That's it.
Fun.
Yeah. Also, if you try to leave the road at any point, you get shot. So if you stop in the road and you stay stopped past the third warning, you get shot. If you try to run, you get shot. So the context for this long walk is similar to the Hunger Games, and I wonder if the Hunger Games was inspired at all by some of this story. Obviously, it takes a very different approach, and it's more future tense. This takes place more like in the 70s, kind of an alternate universe, 1970s America, where some kind of, I don't know if it was a coup d'etat or what, but you get the impression that the major is high up in the government, if not the head of the U.S. government. He's played by Mark Hamill in a very strange role. I have to admit, I'm not.
Wait, isn't that the Star Wars guy?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's the Joker guy.
And
Yeah.
Oh, no,
yes,
calm
and
down,
Joker.
Will. No, it's the Joker guy. It is. Sorry.
So,
What about Pee Wee Herman now?
so I've recently seen him play a couple of
You want
villains.
me to tell you what the secret word of today is?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, go ahead, Richard.
No, that never.
Oh my goodness!
Never actually do it one more time because it's just so bad.
No, that was
No,
right.
that's so terrible. That's literally worse.
Yes! Yes! Do it! Put it in!
It's coming out some crusty clown in there too, which is a little weird.
Give me Mickey Mouse any day.
No.
Oh, anyway, I forget how we got on that, but
Mark Hamill.
so yeah, Mark Hamill plays the major. So he's the head of the military, and then I got the impression the head of the government or one of the higher ups in the government at the very least. And this seems to be some type of authoritarian regime in the U.S., and there's rampant poverty, as you can see, throughout the U.S. And once a year, to inspire people to produce more, they have a competition.
What?
And it's not mandatory.
Produce like Procreate.
Hunger Games.
No, like produce like gross national product, whether it's manufacturing or whether it's farming or things that we would export, things that we make as a country, produce our economic development, etc. To supposedly to inspire the people. They have this walk every year, and it's not mandatory. Like signing up for it is voluntary.
Really?
But the reward, if you win, is like, I think you get like millions of dollars and you get all kinds of benefits. And because everyone's so poor, all the boys or young men, I think you have to be at least 18. So like it's like 18
Can
to
you be a
22.
lady?
So basically military, like the age you would normally sign up first for the military, these boys can sign up voluntarily and go on the walk. And almost everyone, they talk about this, almost everyone they know has signed up. Not everyone gets chosen. I think something like, maybe 100 or a little bit less, like around 100 or so people from all over the country. We're talking millions of applicants. They pick 100 out to come on the walk.
That's good because this fat boy right here will get shot.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to walk super fast, but you just have to keep going and going and going. Ultimately, they end up going more than 260 miles, like the winners.
What?
Yeah. And some people, and you have a group, like a core group, the core cast of about maybe 6 people who make it pretty far. And now they make it far, and there's 4 that are kind of bonded together, and they call themselves the Musketeers, and they become friends kind of at the beginning, right before the walk starts, and then continue to do that. And the 2 main characters get really close over the course of the walk, and this is like days where they're just constantly walking together, talking, encouraging one another, keeping each other from falling asleep, So you have Peter McVries, played by David Johnson, and Raymond Garrity, played by Cooper Hoffman. And I thought Cooper Hoffman is, I think, best known for Licorice Pizza, which was a big independent film in 2021, and a newer film, Old Guy, in 2024. And David Johnson, we covered Alien Romulus not too long ago, and he did an excellent job playing I can't think of the word right now, but synthetic. He played a synthetic in Alien Romulus and just did an amazing job with that. So they do an outstanding job as the 2 main characters, and their chemistry, their friendship that grows over the course is just very believable, and you get to know a bit more about each of their backstories as time goes on, as well as some of the other ensemble cast, such as Stebbins, who's played by Garrett Waring, Arthur Baker, played by Toot Nyot,
What was that name?
Gary Barkovich, Toot Nyot. That might not be how you say it, but it looks like it. Gary Barkovich, played by Charlie Plummer, which I'm not sure if that is Christopher Plummer's grandson. I'm not entirely sure.
Ooh.
It could be. And then Hank Olson, played by Ben Wang. And those kind of round out the cast. You do also have Collie Parker, played by Joshua Ojik, and he makes it pretty far as well. So this core group of roughly half a dozen or so that you see they get the most screen time, but over the course of it, eventually some of this core group don't make it. And so those are the deaths that have the biggest impact because you've walked quite literally longer with these characters than you did with the others. And it's particularly rough when you see Hank Olson die, and then you see Arthur Baker die, and Collie Parker as well. But particularly, I think Hank Olson and Arthur Baker, because they're part of the Four Musketeers. And so when they can't make it any further, it's sad. I think this was, to wrap up here, it seemed like this was, I don't know what Stephen King's original intent was, but it felt like an allegory for the military itself.
Huh.
And because you have these young men, 18 to 22-year-olds, roughly, who are poor, and they, even though it's not mandatory that they sign up for this walk, they're in a situation where it feels like they don't have another option. So they sign up, and the camaraderie that they build during that is reminiscent of, camaraderie that you see in other war films and things like that. So they're in this together, and people are getting killed around them, and it's literally life or death. Like, once you're in the walk, it is life or death. If you can't keep going, you die. And so the stakes are very high, and that, of course, adds to the drama. But you come to really care, at least I did, about the characters over the course of the film. And once again, I thought the two main characters, Raymond Garrity and Peter McVries, both actors, did an excellent job with that. So I really enjoyed this film. My initial reaction, I gave it 4.5 Nerdhats.
Wow.
It was a very powerful film. It really hit me in the feels, as it were.
Hit you in the feels?
Hit me in the feels. And I did pick up I could only find it on Kindle. The library didn't have it, sadly, but I did get a Kindle version of The Long Walk and started reading it. I was not able to finish it, but I was curious what changes might have been made. I do think that Peter McVries might have been a white character in the original book, but I'm not sure. I didn't get far enough to see for sure. But if that was a change, I thought that was a good one. I like the fact that the two main characters are a black man and a white man, but that's never even talked about, really. They just bond with one another, and it's just there. It's just a feature of the film. It's not preached about or anything. It's just these guys are in it together, and they become good friends, and it's just, yeah. So it's very much a bro movie, friendship movie.
Did you just
for
put
sure.
a thumbs up, Will?
It's not a horror movie in the classic sense,
Well, I
but
thought
certainly
it was like I like bro movies. I just thought when I saw the trailer for this, when Richard was like, "What movie do you want to review?" I was like, "I don't know. That sounds like a bad mental health movie."
Oh, it's depressing. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
Like it doesn't end. It doesn't really end. Hopefully, I wouldn't say. It ends sad. So yeah. So I would, if you're wanting to go and be cheered up, or you wanted to go and dissociate, this is not the movie to see.
No.
But if you want to get down in the dirt for a minute and feel some gravitas, then this film could be for you. And I heard kind of as a marketing, not stunt, but as a marketing tactic, they invited some people to screen the film early, but a requirement was that they had to walk on treadmills the entire time, and if they couldn't stay on the treadmill, they got escorted out of the theater.
No.
Wow. I kind of want to do that now.
That's awesome.
Let's do it. I will not watch the whole thing, but I'll actually be happy and glad when I get escorted out.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I would love to do that.
I'll pay extra.
I thought that was cool. I was like, that's a cool idea.
Did they do it?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I saw a video on social media about it. Like
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm assuming they offered him free tickets with the caveat that you have to walk the entire movie.
That's so crazy. How long is the movie?
It's not too, I think it's like an hour and 40 minutes. It's well paced, and I think well directed. Like the focus really is just on the characters. Like I didn't get taken out of it by anything. And the music is composed by, which I thought was really cool. Let me get his name right. Jeremiah Freites, who is a member of the Lumineers. He's the piano player from the Lumineers.
The Illuminati.
me.
The Lumineers.
The
No,
Illuminati?
they're very
No,
different.
the Lumineers.
Very different. Will.
Which Laura and I both like. Have you ever heard the Hey Ho song? I belong with you. You belong with me. No?
Maybe. I think so.
Yeah, that was probably still their most popular song to date, but they're really good. I like their stuff.
Yeah.
And, but he was involved with some of the Hunger Games films. I think he wrote some of the
No
songs,
way.
like some of the singing parts.
No way.
They
But
were singing
he
in
didn't
Hunger
compose.
Games?
He didn't compose the soundtrack.
You
Yeah,
didn't
there's
even
some
watch it, Will.
songs.
Is it like Disney? Are there like
Are
little
you-
animal friends that come
you-
down and perch on her on their
no.
fingers? Okay.
Yes, that's exactly what happens. Will. Yes.
It's
Yeah,
the-
I think he
and then
wrote
the
a few
bullets
of the
fly.
songs. Probably got to work together
The
with James
arrows.
Newton Howard, which is pretty awesome.
G. Montgomery Burns here, coming to you live from the Nerdhat podcast studio. I'm here to talk to you about... Hey, what are you doing here, Mr. Burns? This was supposed to be my ad. Poppycock, they asked me to do it. No, they asked me. Richard, come on, tell them here, tell them. I'm sorry, guys, I think I might have double booked. That's kind of my fault. Well... what are we going to do about it? Perhaps we should have a duel. A duel? What? I don't do duels. Why not? Fight me, you scuffler. All right. Tasers at dawn. What's a taser? Let's do this thing.
Hey guys, how about you just both record different parts of the ad? I think that would work fine.
Very well. I'll do the first part. No, I'll do the first part. No, I will.
Hey, let's flip a coin. How about that? Heads, it's Mo. Tails, it's Burns. Here we go. Let fate decide. And it is tails. All right, Mr. Burns, you can go first.
Thank you very much. All I was going to say before this scuffler
Hey, stop calling me that.
interrupted me was that Nerdhat would like you to contact them. They would like you to follow them on something called social media. I believe their handle is @NerdhatPod.
And they would also... Okay, Mr. Burns, let's let Mo finish out.
Very well.
Thank you there. So they have a Facebook page. It's just called the Nerdhat Podcast, right? Nerdhat, look them up. They're there. And they're also on YouTube, the Nerdhat Podcast. I believe the handle is now @NerdhatPod. Anyway, you'll find them there. We're going to be posting shorts and video clips and stuff like that up on YouTube this season.
Hey, he's getting longer than I did.
You're right, Mr. Burns. You're right. How about you take us out?
All right. So, wherever you find the Nerdhat podcast, you should give us a like, a comment, a subscribe, a follow, a rating, all of those things. And of course, send us messages. We would love for you to do that.
That's right. All right. Nerdhat Podcast. Do all those things. Do them. Oh, and hey, come to my bar.
But don't come to my house.
All right. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you doing this for me. All right. So, we ready for discussion?
I am ready for a discussion.
Let's do it.
You guys. Oh my goodness. Can I do it right now?
Yeah, go
All
for
right,
it.
everyone. I am about to...
Are you?
I wasn't sure what to say. I'm about to proceed with my judgment. Cast my ballot, if you
Judgment.
will. Throw out my opinions and decide which one of these I would watch if I absolutely must. Here's my problem. What if I don't want to choose because both of them sound very intriguing?
Well, that's better than both of them are bad.
I don't think I've
Double
been...
feature.
It would be our first draw of the season.
I feel like I have not, because I was listening and I'm like, hold the phone. They sound very fascinating. So, Will, while you were talking, I was looking up some of the images from the Googles, and the Infinity Castle reminds me a lot of, what's that What's that movie up in the sky? And this Interstellar.
Ah,
Okay.
What is that?
Interstellar?
Did you just say what's Interstellar?
Is that?
I think we need to
what
stop the
studio
pod-
is that?
Murph.
Murph.
You haven't seen
Matthew
Interstellar?
McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey.
All right. Really?
They go into
Okay.
space. They go
Go
to
to
the black
space?
hole.
They save everyone?
Oh, shame, Will. Shame. You gotta
This
see
is
it
like-
if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, okay, anyway.
It
It's
was
really...
it a cartoon?
No.
No, it is
We're
not
talking
a
about
cartoon.
Demon Slayer, right?
No.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm so confused.
My turn. All right. So,
Okay,
do you-
I will pretend. I will write it on my bucket list of things I'll do in my retirement years. I'll see Interstellar.
I got you. So the Infinity Castle, I was looking up images and saw the Infinity Castle. And my question for you, Will, is did it transport you? Like when you were in that theater watching it, did you feel like you were in that environment?
I guess. I mean, it's a cartoon, but yeah, it was good. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Yes.
Okay. Blink. Yeah. And my other question for you is what is a demon slayer?
Someone who slays demons.
Okay, say more without using the words demon slayer.
Slay, demon, slay.
Well, I missed most of the series, so I don't know the origins of these demons. There were some yokai, abakemono, Japanese evil spirits within the movie, so that was intriguing because they were not in the first few episodes of the series. I don't know the origin of these demons. It looks like the majority of them, or all of them, are actually humans that were turned into demons. Some of the demons in the film don't believe in afterlife, but some of them do.
Okay.
So, there's just, as a lot of anime does, there's some...
All right, we're back, and as often the case, we have our daughter with us. She's been with us through most of this podcast since 2022.
Oh.
I was listening to an old episode not too long ago and heard her as a baby.
Oh.
So cute. So cute.
What are we talking about?
Alma being a baby.
I know you were talking when we interrupted. I didn't put a bookmark in it, so I don't remember.
What was your question, Laura?
What is a demon slayer? You were giving me an answer.
Okay, I don't know.
Okay,
but they slay demons, and
All right.
demons are bad, and humans turn into demons
All right.
when they drink the blood of another demon.
Oh.
Maybe the
Okay.
demon lord's blood.
All right.
I think it's the demon lord's blood.
Okay. Were there any characters you related to?
Yes and no. I'm more so no than yes, really, but
Okay.
I mean, there was a really interesting demon villain. He was, I'm not sure I would say I relate to the character so much that it was just a very interesting, not my favorite character. My favorite of the villains would be, of course, the third general, and his backstory was very interesting. One of the generals that they fought in the film was this kind of like twisted religious figure. He was like born albino or something, so his parents just decided he was some sort of divine person, so they centered a cult around him.
Oh boy.
But he just went along with it, but he decided that he was an atheist, and he just pitied all these people that were praying to him and coming to him and everything, and it was just really interesting. So even as a demon who couldn't die and lived all this long time, and he was really weird. He saw himself as a savior. He was killing human beings to end their suffering. That's how he saw himself as a savior. So, it was one of the philosophical parts of the film where they had a philosophical conversation, more so led by him, because the heroes just wanted to get rid of this guy because he's crazy, and, oh, you killed my sister, and all this stuff. I wouldn't say I relate to him. I'm just saying it's interesting because, as someone who's done a lot of reading and thinking about religion and atheism and stuff, that was just that just piqued my interest. But I wouldn't.
Sure.
I guess no, I'm not. I'm stumbling over myself, and I don't see myself in this character. I'm just saying that piqued my train of thought.
Sure.
I guess.
Cool. Yeah. Thank you for your answers. Richard.
Mm-hmm.
Same question. Did this movie transport you?
No, he didn't see Demon Slayer.
Not what I meant. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would say it did. I got more engrossed in it than I expected myself to. I wasn't completely surprised because Stephen King, obviously, excellent writer, but there are some of his film adaptations that are not as good as others. But anyway, this particular film,
fantastic writer. I'm kind of like the movies I have not been super keen on.
Yeah, not all of his novels have been adapted well, and I'm not saying all of his novels are like home runs necessarily. The man's been writing for a long time. He's written many books, but I think he's very good, and so many of his works get adapted. Anyway, I wasn't sure how they were going to make a long walk interesting for the entire run of the movie, but they did, and most of it. There was some action. You know, anytime another person gets shot, obviously is an action moment. A couple times someone tried to rush the guards. At least one character was able to shoot one of the guards. Now he knew he would get killed as a result, but he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna. Okay. That's how he decided to go out. So the variety of ways that people stopped. You know, one guy was just having explosive diarrhea and just couldn't stop.
No, that was my other question.
Yeah, he couldn't stop.
So no one can stop to use the bathroom?
Well, you basically got to poop on the run. You can stop for maybe a few seconds before they shoot you.
So there are no breaks to eat or poop?
Well, no, you got to eat while you walk. You got to drink while you walk. Now, they will refill your canteen. You can call for a canteen. You can get water, and they give you these little rations of food, like food paste that you can eat.
Insane.
So they give you food and water, but yeah, if you have to pee or shit,
Wait, so the guy was having diarrhea while he was walking, and then he stopped?
Yeah, well, he was like, he's walking, and they had to pull his pants down. You see, like, got shot. And then he's trying to keep going. So he pulls his pants back up, and then he has to stop again, and it comes out again. And he tries to keep going. And then finally, it just keeps going, and he can't stop it, and he can't keep walking, and then they shoot him.
No.
So that's probably the worst one.
I don't think I can do that.
Yeah. I guess I win this time. I'm kidding.
Hold on.
No. And then there was another one that's really sad where one of the characters is a bit of an asshole, and he's messing with this other character, trying to get under his skin. And then there's a bit of a competition, obviously, as well, because like only one person's going to survive the thing, not to mention win. But he's messed around with this younger kid and gets him really, I think, they might have been around the same age, but he was smaller than him, and gets him angry, and the kid tries to punch him, and then the kid falls down and gets hurt and has trouble getting back up, and then he can't keep going, and then he gets shot as a result.
I hate it. What on earth?
It's intense, but it does definitely transport you, like, and the cinematography, I wouldn't, it's not the world's best, but it's appropriate to the movie. In other words, it just puts you there with the characters, and it never took me out of it, so, yeah. So it wasn't like some films, it's like the cinematography is almost like an extra character, it's like very much a feature of the film. They're trying to do these beautiful shots. There, it's just trying to capture the characters, because they're just walking. Like occasionally you see some scenery and things because they're walking through the countryside of Maine. I think it's supposed to be Maine because all of Stephen King's books take place in Maine.
Why?
Because he lives in Maine, and he really likes writing about Maine.
Get over yourself, man.
It's the only place I know.
Yeah, he lives in a small town in Maine, and he goes out in
Sounds
public
creepy enough.
And hangs out with people. It's kind of cool, actually.
Sense.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I would say it did. Like it pulls you in, and it's probably going to be the final two, because of the main focus, and it is. The final two are Pete and Raymond, and then you're not sure because they want, it's similar to the Hunger Games where they want both of them. They want two people to be able to win, and that's just not in the rules.
I know, Richard.
Yeah,
they hug each other and they both get shot.
No,
not quite.
Really? Do they?
Not quite. Not
I'm
quite.
sorry, I'm just joking.
No,
But,
I want to know what happened.
All right, so
You
spoiler
can't handle the truth.
All right, go hey, if you're listening to this, this is when you leave the room. Just for a little bit. Just for a little bit, okay?
So a little bit of context. So Pete, his character, at one point he says, they're talking about whether they think they're going to make it or not, whether they're going to win. This is much further back, whether they have the stuff to win, and both of them have some doubts. But Pete says, if I ever decide that I'm not going to make it or I'm not going to finish, I'm just going to sit down. He's like, I'm just going to sit down.
Oh.
But they make it all the way. They're into a city. There's some crowds starting to gather there. It's like right at the end. So he's so attached to Raymond now, and they know each other's backstories. They know why. Each of them knows why now they went on the walk in the first place. Why did they volunteer for it? And Raymond, we had found out, wanted revenge on the Major. He wanted a chance to kill the Major because the Major had killed his father for having inappropriate literature, basically, like Nietzsche and stuff like that, like things that were outlawed, like literature that was outlawed. Uh-huh. And he wouldn't recant and swear allegiance to the nation or whatever, so he was shot.
Wow.
And so Raymond wants revenge on the Major, and he said, because you get a request, basically if you win, you get one request, you get money, and then you also get a wish. He's like, I'm going to wish for a carbine so that I can shoot him there on the spot.
Oh my goodness.
So that's his wish, and Pete knows that. So they're coming to the end. He decides that he wants to let Raymond win, so he just tries to just sit down. But then Raymond won't let him. Like Raymond runs back, and he's like, no, you get up. Let's keep going.
Man.
And then Raymond kind of flips it, and they start to keep going. But then Raymond stays behind and deliberately gets shot so that Pete can win. And part of the reason is that Raymond tells him, like, as he's dying, he's like, Pete has been able to hold on to hope in spite of how terrible everything is, the economy and everything. It's like, I just can't do that, man. It's like, I want you to win because you want to do things to change the world and make it better. That's what he had talked about with his wish. So he kind of flips in on him, and then he allows Pete to win. And Pete obviously is very shook up by that and very sad to see his friend die. So he decides to fulfill Raymond's wish. So he wishes for a carbine. And then the Major agrees to give it to him because he's like, he's not gonna shoot me. You're not gonna shoot me, son. It's like Mark Hamill in his gruff voice. He's like, you're not gonna shoot me, son. Think of all that money that you're gonna get. Think of all the. And Pete's struggling with it a little bit, but then he shoots the Major. He's like, that's for Raymond. And then he just walks off into the rain. Like, I'm not sure why he didn't get shot right away, or if he did, and they're just like, if it's like a dream, I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
But that's how the film ends. Like,
oh my goodness.
And so it's pretty powerful ending.
Yeah.
But yeah,
All right.
not happy though. Definitely not happy.
All right, guys. This is really tricky. I feel like, Will, you describing your movie, you seemed excited about it. I don't know.
I'm high on sugar.
Okay, there's that. But you seemed more enchanted with this movie than others that you've spoken about recently, and that intrigued me. And then
I'm high on sugar.
Okay. And then seeing some of the animation really, really spoke to me. I was like, wow, like this looks really fast.
It was good.
I love when animation can just transport you even though it's animated. It's like, what? And with, I don't know how much it made. I'm also very intrigued. Like, oh wait, it made that much. And
worldwide.
I don't know. That's pretty cool. Worldwide. It's not just the U.S.
Yeah, for an anime movie that's like a continuation of a series, that's really good.
I know
well,
that sounds
good.
Yeah, that sounds
I was more
awesome.
impressed when I thought it was just America, but you're right.
Well, you would.
No, it's
you
it's
would,
worldwide.
Will. Get off of this podcast.
You
So-
downer, Will.
Okay, so and then Richard, I love it when anyone can make a simple mundane task seem life-threatening or slightly disturbing.
We're gonna do the dishes until we die.
I know people who left that theater were like, now I'm gonna go walk back to my car. How upsetting.
I'm gonna sit
They
here forever.
talked about. I love that they made walking disturbing, and if nothing else, like gracious. That is just like say no, literally say no more. I'm gonna go see that. So I think honestly, guys, I would like to see both of these films.
Our first tie, ladies and gentlemen.
I am very intrigued by both. Both of them seem very, very well done, and yeah. So I'm hooked. I'm surprised.
I'm surprised too.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm surprised that you didn't reject Demon Slayer. It's because it's a animated film.
No, I don't hate animated. I just
she loves beautiful animation.
I love.
okay.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Wow, guys, look at how far we've come.
So it's a tie.
Look at us.
Demon Slayer and the Long Walk.
And wait, it's called The Long Walk.
Yeah.
The Long
So
Walk.
awful.
called The Long
wow. Like I just man.
Long ass walk.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, we have the parody name for the parody one. We're gonna
Long ass
get.
walk. Yeah, somebody needs to make that.
Yes.
Long ass walk.
Oh yes.
All right, Richard, are we going to
get
go to
shot
our
by
Luke
shuffling
Skywalker.
shuffles?
Honest trailers.
All right.
Kidding.
So I'm going to shake it up. I'll let you pick it out, or would you like to pick it out, Laura?
No, you can pick it out. It's
All right.
fine.
We'll put both of our hands in at the same time.
Ooh, do
All
it.
right. All right.
I want
we
to take
got
a picture.
our Naruto hat here. Naruto.
Seems fitting.
And we're going to shake it up.
That's the sound
All right.
of change.
All right. So what's
also the
coming
sound of
next,
change.
William?
You want me like Bob for apples with my mouth?
Ooh, yes, that'd be great.
Oh, I don't want to look because every time I get one, I don't like it. Okay. So. Creepy cartoons. Okay, I like it. Yes. Gravity Falls versus Over the Garden Wall. Over the Garden Wall. Was that Amphibia versus Scooby Doo? This is Amphibia
Amphibia.
versus Scooby Doo. Those
No,
cartoons are completely.
please don't do that.
That doesn't make any sense
I
at all.
don't want to do
What?
that. I don't want to
They're
do
all
that.
they're all creepy.
Falls is great. Mm-hmm. What's Over the Garden Wall?
So it's really good. I haven't seen the entire series, but I've seen part of it. So it's I'm trying to think how to describe it. So Elijah Wood does one of the voices. So these two brothers get stuck in this creepy supernatural forest, and they have a hard time getting out. And it's just I think it was a book first, like a graphic novel first, and then they made it into a cartoon. It's really good. If you like Gravity Falls, you would like Over the Garden Wall. And then the other Amphibia is really cool. It's not Amphibia and Scooby Doo are not as creepy as like Gravity Falls.
I would recommend
and Over the
Mystery
Garden Wall.
Incorporated as the Scooby-Doo series because that was the more serious, creepier Scooby-Doo series.
So of those two matchups, should we flip a coin, or is there one you prefer?
Whichever one we do, I'm going for Gravity Falls or Scooby-Doo because I've seen both. And with my busy schedule, I might not be able to actually watch these, so I've already seen them, so that puts me at an advantage.
All right, well let's do Gravity Falls versus Over the Garden Wall then.
Sounds great. That's actually the one I wanted to do, to be honest.
Sweet, and I'll cover Over the Garden Wall then.
Great,
and you
great.
can cover, yeah, because I actually wouldn't mind finishing it. It's really enjoyable.
Great,
And,
and I love Gravity Falls.
You're really enjoyable.
yeah, Gravity Falls is great. We had intended for a long time to cover it, and we're finally doing it.
Rare.
So Gravity Falls versus Over the Garden Wall.
Cool.
Dun dun dun.
Well, this was fun. This was fun, you guys. I didn't expect to be delighted beyond my wildest imagination. No, I really did. It was fun.
Delight.
Ugh, weird.
I always like it when you don't like anything we review, but this was fun. I just like to torment people.
Oh, it's so sweet. It's so sweet.
All right,
I'm a
nerd
little torment
hatters.
for it tonight.
That is, again, so sweet. You want to close this out, babe?
Yeah, so thanks so much for
Traffic.
joining us for another episode. Thanks as always to my wonderful co-hosts for being on this podcast journey with me. And we would love it if you would get in touch with us. We'd love to
very
hear
lonely.
what you think
Wow.
of our
What?
podcast.
Kidding.
First and foremost, if you listen on Spotify or Apple Podcast, if you could give us a rating and a review on there.
I
we would love
dare
it.
you. I dare you. Make my fucking day.
I listened through
Do
a tin
it.
can in
I
a string.
What?
Huh?
I listened through a tin can in a string.
That's so
However you listen.
creative.
Yeah, however you listen. Those are the two most popular, I think, podcast platforms. If you can give us ratings and reviews
Make
on
Laura's
there,
day.
that can help
I-
other people to
I
find
dare you.
our
I dare.
podcast,
Just
help
go
it
for
to
it.
climb up the ratings ladder. We would really appreciate that. You can also follow us on Instagram at NerdhatPod. You can follow us on Facebook, just the Nerdhat Podcast. You can see some of our full video episodes as well as video clips on YouTube, just the Nerdhat Podcast once again. And that's pretty much it. Oh, yeah, and of course we have Patreon.
Yes, we do.
And once again, just the Nerdhat Podcast. Look us up there. You can follow us. We have 3 tiers. The first tier, which is just $1 a month, gives you access to bonus episodes as well as Nerd Hatter Chatter, our community chat. You can also get the Nerd Hatter Chatter at the free level if you want. If you want to join as a free member, you can at least be a part of that community. And then the higher tiers give you a little bit extra bonus, and then getting all the way up to the top tier where you get to join in and on a live stream and watch us record an episode.
Ooh, that'd be
yeah.
fun.
So that's pretty cool. That's on our Patreon. So any of those places, we'd love to hear from you. I'd love to connect with you. And obviously, if you see us out in person somewhere, say hi.
Buy us
and
a
let us
snack.
know that you listen. Yeah, that too. Buy some beer, snack, coffee.
Some socks. I
That would
really
be
love
awesome.
socks.
Flog me like Canadian geese.
Oh yeah,
Don't do that.
and I always forget
Don't
to
do
do
that.
this. Send us your nerd hat.
Yeah.
We haven't really plugged this
Yeah, the
since the
weirdest
beginning of
nerd
the season.
hat. Creep us out. I'm kidding. Please don't
That would
send
be
us.
fun, actually.
Don't send us a Sonichu hat because we don't want it.
If you have a favorite nerdy hat that you would just love to see featured, like on our social media, like we'll put a post about it. We'll say, if you want us to, of course, we'll talk about who gave it to us, and we'll use it to pull the next week's category out of the
Yes.
hat, and it's going to go up on the nerd wall. And you can't really see it with the camera here, but I'll take a picture of it later. But
Take a picture.
I got a nerd wall, and I got the hats
Yes.
going up the
Yeah,
nerd
we
wall.
cannot see the
Yeah,
nerd
so-
wall, but it exists.
Yeah, man. So there's some little bit of space on there, although it's being covered by
Stuff.
our sound dampening material here in the
Ew,
pod
sound
cave.
dampening sound.
Sound
I don't
dampening.
like that.
Is that
Take
kinda
that back.
right up there with moist?
It's actually worse.
Worse than moist.
Moist.
Sound dampening.
Sound
Ew.
dampening.
Gross.
Damp your sound.
If you do send us a Sonichu hat, we will laugh and parade it around, then we will burn it. But thank you.
And
I
send
don't
it
know what
back.
that is, but
You
I'll
don't
ask
want
you
to
later. Okay.
My foster team has introduced me. I knew about this in my childhood, but unfortunately, I now know things that I wish I did not know.
Fun. Well, on that note,
Not fun. Not fun.
we'll see you next time, nerds. Until then,
Sayonara.
live long and prosper.
Night, bitches.
I'm high on sugar.
Nerdhat.